we've got another lot back. A very warm welcome back to the channel, everybody. Now, have you ever fancied yourself a full-size gas blowback airsoft rifle, but then when you look at the costs, you're like, oh my gosh. Well, I might just have the answer for you. However, small print, okay, disclosure. Remember, I'm just going through my backlog of stuff. This is brand new in the box. I don't even know what it looks. Well, I do. I know what it looks like because there's an image on the side, but I've physically not opened this yet. It's gas blowback. I think it has all the trades on there. It doesn't even say Golden Eagle anywhere. It literally says Intelligent IMF Mechanics Factory. Let's get to it. Oh, sorry, the disclosure. Small print. I bought this a good 2 years ago or a bit more. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to bring out is your complimentary bag of BBs. And then we have what looks to be quite a promising instruction manual. Yeah, looks pretty decent. By the way, that is not what's inside this box. It's just a generic gas blowback imagery. Yeah, this is a pretty decent manual. Even though, again, no, that doesn't, no, is that another page there? No, right, yeah, pretty decent. We also have a full metal, oh my goodness, this is heavy. Full metal gas mag. And I must have said this 1,000 times, well, not quite 1,000, but we've got a cleaning and unjamming rod. By the way, talking about words that I always say, I was tickled pink the other day when I was checking my Twitter account, yeah, and somebody made a bingo game based on the words I use in my videos. It was quite funny to see. Check out my Twitter page and you will see it. I retweeted it. Anyway, here we go. Look at this bad boy. Ooh. Ooh, come on, look at the stock, look at that. So the first thing I want to do is just get rid of the barrel cover. Ooh, 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 not gonna lie, that looks
much better.
So before we get into the build and the functionality, let me just quickly say, when I say I've got a big backlog of brand new unopened airsoft gear in my place here, these are not the ones sent to me from companies, and yeah, they're not. They're my personal purchases that I bought a few months, a year, 2 years ago that I've not got around to opening, and this is another one, okay? So don't worry. The companies that do send me stuff, as soon as they send them to me, I try to do them almost immediately. Everything else, my own personal purchases, get pushed to the back of the queue. And it kind of worked out for me, because when there's a lull in what I'm being sent, I can bring out these bad boys. Now, when I say a lull, as I said, I've got a couple here already now, and I'm waiting for more. But let's get to this. Oh, let's start at the stock. It's a gas blowback. I'm sure I've already said that, or you've read that on the thumbnail or description. That, my airsoft friends, is one hell of a stock. I like that. I really do. I can't stand the standard stocks that you see on many variants, but this is smexy. So you've got your QD sling point right there. You've got various places where you can put a sling on this bad boy. Nice, I like it. And of course, naturally, it's going to be retractable with different positions. The last time I showed a stock with different positions, I got criticised. I don't know why. And here I'm giving you a quick look at what it looks like underneath. I suppose it was a case of, did we really need to see you clicking on each position? That's what they were saying. But anyway. Nice. As we move down, we've got this very ergonomical grip. I'm loving how the serrations, the grooves on there are almost like a sun ray, a sunburst. Yeah, so very grippy. And you've got this nice thumb groove right there. Let me see if it feels, it might look good, but will it feel? Yeah, it's a very slim one though, very slim grip. There you go, gives you an idea of how slim this bad boy is, and it's absolutely hollow and empty because really there's nothing needed down there, no motor, no nothing, because it's a gas blowback. In fact, you'll probably find there's a nut or a screw all the way down there, just so you can remove the grip if needed. Okay, now we move along to the fire selector switch, and as you can see, it's on semi. Now check this. First of all, let's see how this feels. Let's put it on auto. Oh, very nice. Very firm selector switch. And you get quite an audible click when it goes into place. Let's get it. Back onto semi. Oh, very nice. That is a decent selector switch right there. But check this, it won't go into safe. It will literally stop right there. And that's for a good reason. And I'll show you that once we get to the other side. And this is what I love about gas blowback platforms like this, because it almost just functions how the legit version would function, okay? So unlike a lot of AEGs, that is a functioning bolt release. And that all works together with why this right now isn't going into safe. But we'll come back to that. Let's move up now to a very smexy looking charging handle and sight system, which is fully adjustable, by the way. In fact, let me show you it from above. Now, I won't show you the charging handle in action just yet, because I really need to be on the other side of this bad boy for you to really appreciate how all of this works. But if we zoom in a bit more to this very nice full metal rear sight, it is adjustable, but I don't know if it's because it's brand new, but it's extremely stiff when you turn this wheel here to adjust it. But it is a full functioning, fully metal rear sight. Nice. As we move along here, you can see you've got a very generous top rail, super long. You also have your full metal Keymod style handguard there. And if you look closely, you can see right there, there's a floating outer barrel. And what usually comes along with a full metal handguard? Well, normally you would expect a full metal rail system. Well, you'd be correct. Full metal here, but there's a reason why I am pointing that out, is because that's where the metal stops, okay? So everything backwards in terms of the rail is polymer, but it's just a small portion. And as we move towards the front of the metal rail, we have a full metal adjustable front sight. Nice. And don't get me started on this super tactical metal smexy muzzle device. Right, let's have a look on the other side. And this is the side that excites me the most. But first, let me just quickly take you back to this rear sight. You can appreciate how you can adjust this bad boy. You've also got your forward assist, your mag release, and your metal dust cover. And talking about dust cover, come on! Super nice! Hey! So naturally the bolt is held back. Shall we play a game of where is the hop adjustment? Because let me just introduce some, some lighting here. Now, remember I said the manual was pretty decent? I take it back. It's trash because it's a generic manual and clearly it says remove handguard to adjust the hop up. However, very standard handguard on this illustration. It shows here that you remove said handguard and there's your hop up adjustment. So there's me trying to think logically, and I removed said handguard, which is completely different. This is the Keymod style, and as you can see, there is nowhere to adjust the hop up there. Are you telling me I have to get my wrench and remove this barrel nut to adjust the hop up? Oh my gosh, yes! So technically the manual was correct, but not correct enough, because the manual didn't show this version, because yes, that is where the hop-up adjustment is. Can you just see it there? Right there. That silver grey wheel thing, that's your hop adjustment. Oh my gosh. The other version, it would be a lot easier to adjust it, but on this version, that's got to be super fiddly to adjust. And I absolutely hate it when manufacturers put generic manuals. We don't want generic manuals. Manuals. We don't want generic manuals. We want specifics. No good. But now that the bolt is actually open, okay, this will be a great time to show you that now the bolt is open and the mag is out, I can now quite safely and easily put it into safe. And if I want, I can close the bolt by pressing the bolt release. And whether the bolt's closed or not, I can still insert the mag. Nice.
Groovy.
And you know another feature I like about this? You can't accidentally pull this charging handle back unless you engage properly on that safety mechanism right there. This right here will enable this to come back. One thing to note about this piece, it's a very solid build. Even though it's one of those more budget GBBRs, it really feels front heavy. Reason being is that all the metal pretty much starts from there onwards, okay? All of that metal. The mag is metal, the trigger and the trigger guard metal, bolt release metal, all the bits that need to be metal are metal. However, the actual body right here, polymer. And that includes the upper and lower receiver. And as I mentioned earlier, your sight, the charging handle, metal. But yeah, because it's predominantly polymer at the rear, very front heavy. But I don't see that as an issue, because once you've got it like this, or if you're left-handed like this, it feels good. But the second you let go of the handguard, you can really feel that it's front heavy. Right, let me get the mag out. We're going to get this bad boy ready, and let me just quickly show you on the mag. You have your gas valve on the back, not on the bottom. And there's the top of the mag, you've got your lockback mechanism there, and that little lever there enables you to enable or disable that feature. And of course, that's where you feed the mag. Okay, so it's a 30 round mag. I've got the BBs in. I think I've got about 30 BBs in there. Okay, so I just need to get some gas in now. There's probably some gas in there already from when it was tested at the retailers, but that was like over 2 years ago. But anyway, yeah, that sounds like it's pretty much, yeah, that sounds like it's full. Okay. Oh, I get so excited. Right, so I've decided to give it its own dedicated target sheet, okay? So it's the full size one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. But before I do all of that, let's chrono the bad boy. Oh, and of course, I'll let loose on full auto right there. Okay, I have my eye protection on. Let's take this off safe. Now it's a gas blowback, so who knows what the first reading is going to give me. Here goes. Oh my goodness! My reaction there is nothing to do with the reading there. And in fact, I'm quite happy that it's only, what, 324.7? My reaction is that I had the buttstock on my chest. And let me just say right now, if I needed a heart compression, this bad boy just did it. Good grief. Not recommended. Keep it away from your chest. It kicks like a mule. Oh man, this thing is powerful in terms of the kick. But as you can see there, the FPS is going down. Oh, it's going back up again. And down. Shall we go up for the last one? Come on, come on. A bit. Okay. Let's try full auto. Oh my, oh God, yeah. Oh. Again, my reaction has nothing to do with the power. In fact, the power is quite mediocre. I suppose it depends on the gas and the environment, the temperature and everything. But you're probably looking at, on a good day, around 300, okay, with this bad boy. You can put stronger gas. Would I recommend putting stronger gas? Oh, well, I don't know. Remember, it's more of the budget end. But having said that, it is such a solid piece that it doesn't feel cheap at all. Now, as you can see there, the last BB gave me a paltry 230, or you could say that's 231, on the FPS. When I went full auto, it didn't register how many per second, but I probably guess it's probably going to be about 12 or 13, I don't know. But yeah, I think I put 30 in the mag. Chrono's telling me I've just used 15, so let's go and do an accuracy test. Well, I was not expecting that. Look. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm claiming that. One of the two hit the red bullseye.
Perfect.
Then we moved down there. One of the two hit the red bullseye.
Perfect.
And then down there, both BBs came home to daddy, look.
Perfect.
Bullseye.
Perfect.
And I'm claiming that as well, look.
Perfect.
If not both, at least one hit the bullseye. And we got a lock back, people. The bolt locked back.
Perfect.
Right, so now that we've got a lock back and the mag is empty, nothing there, look. I can put this bad boy on safe, fill it up with more BBs and keep going until we are out. And at least then I can give you a nice up close and personal look at the bolt in action. Right, I got the mag topped up with BBs. I haven't put any more gas in here. Let's see how we get on. Oh, we've got another lockback, and I'm not exaggerating, this has got a sweet kick. Right, let's fill that mag up again. That's about 60 BBs. And here you go, let me just quickly show you the top of the mag. It is definitely out of BBs. Nice. Oh, I'm loving this piece. What a contender. Not saying it's the absolute strongest in terms of a kick, but what a contender. Anyway, are we ready, people, again? Let's go. Okay, I've got that on semi, okay? I'll prove it to you, look. That's on semi, not full. I'm going to put it on full now. Okay, now, that's interesting. The mag is empty, okay, but I'm not getting a kickback anymore because the gas is about to run out. So I'll prove it again. I won't cut the edit or anything like that. I'm going to go full auto again. And there you go. Well, there you go, people. I am surprised. Oh, I am really impressed with this budget level GBBR. It's a solid build. It feels amazing when you're using it. In fact, when I say it's a solid build, when I shake it, the only thing you hear slightly rattling is the stock. Everything else is solidly built. I am so impressed with this thing. It's a gas blowback, 30 round mag, full auto. It functions just like the legit thing. Oh, amazing. Now, let me remind you, I bought this, and I bought this a while back, and it's the first time I've unboxed it and tested it, okay? I've still got quite a backlog of personal purchases that I need to get through, okay? So, There are variants of this, okay? You will see an AEG version if gas blowback is not your thing, but how can gas blowback not be your thing? I suppose for practicality, AEG is better. But when you're into movie making and you like that realism, gas blowbacks, man. Come on. Oh. Oi! I ain't finished yet. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, I love this piece. But again, it's Golden Eagle. It's about a couple of hundred or less. It feels more premium than what we give it credit for. But how long will it last? That's the thing though. Do you have one of these? Do you have the variant? Because there's a few out there that have almost the same model number and they pretty much look identical. But this particular one I have here is the Golden Eagle MC6642. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section and hit that like button. I've never, ever, if you look at the history of my channel, I've never asked anyone to press a thumbs up. But I can't live in denial anymore. And most of you know this, those of you that are beginning to know YouTube quite well. The more you thumbs up a video, the more my videos will be recommended to you, okay? The more you watch my videos, the more my videos will be recommended to you. So, please, please, pretty please. Oh, that's just rude. I wasn't even finished.